Please welcome to the stage our next presenter, Tian.
My project started from a feeling I often experience, but couldn't quite put into words. I realized that I don't talk about my anxiety, not because I don't need support, but because I don't know how to express it in a way that feels safe. Hi, my name is Carol. My thesis is titled Expressing 焦虑 or Anxiety in American Contexts. It explores how Asian culture values shape the way anxiety is experienced and expressed, and how we might design more empathetic ways to support that. My target audiences are young Chinese women aged 20 to 35 who moved from China to the United States, students and early career professionals, people who prefer nonverbal or low exposure ways of expressing emotions. In interviews and workshops, people mention many times, I feel like if I say it out loud, it becomes a burden to others. My research found 3 key forces: cultural norms that value emotional restraint, pressure from family, work, and self-expectations, a mismatch with existing support systems. More support systems assume people should openly express their feelings, but for many Chinese users, expression is often indirect or internal. So the issue isn't just anxiety, it's the lack of a fitting way to cope. HELD introduces a nonverbal emotional interaction system for young adults dealing with stress and unexpressed emotions. It combines a sculptural tabletop device with a simple digital layer, allowing people to release emotions instantly without needing words or social exposure. It works as a simple emotional flow. First, express. When anxiety arises, users can release it right away without organizing their thoughts or finding the right words. Then, hold. Instead of sending anything right away, the system creates a delay. This gives a space for emotions to settle, reducing the risk of impulsive or uncomfortable sharing. Finally, recover. Users can return to a more stable state, while also having a subtle way to reflect on what they felt. Rather than pushing people to communicate instantly, HELD supports a quieter process, feeling, holding, and gradually letting go. There is a short video of how this interaction with the physical device works. HELD responds with soft light, creating a sense of warmth and calm. The app extends this experience. When emotional pressure builds, the user can express their states directly toward the device. Once an expression is made, the system captures that state but does not immediately share it. This eliminates the pressure of instant sharing and creates a safe buffer. At this stage, user can choose to reflect, define the intensity, or simply move on. The system then enters a buffering phase. During this time, the device uses soft lightning and rhythmic feedback to create a calm environment, allowing emotions to gradually settle. After this buffer, The system gently prompts user to reflect on their current emotional state. Emotional signals are shared only with a small group of trusted individuals. Over time, the system builds a clear timeline to help users observe and identify signs of recovery. Health supports a single moment of release, but anxiety doesn't just appear once, it repeats. From the interview, I heard, I don't have a routine to deal with it, it just builds up. It made me think people need more than just a moment, they need a ritual. So I designed the Calm Club, a monthly sensory care service for people who feel anxious but don't know how to release or regulate stress. We offer personalized sensory ritual kits. Before sending the kit, members will select a ritual direction that matches their current needs: grounding, smoothing, or releasing. Each kit includes sensory objects, local fragrances and teas, and personal artifacts connected to a specific city. It also includes a letter from a girl in the city, aligning with an item she personally chose. By linking each kit to a city, Calm Club creates a quiet sense of connection across distance, allowing users to receive care from someone far away. A guided ritual card then turns the kit into a small, repeatable daily practice. Through Calm Kit, people can get a quiet way to process emotions, a sense of stability and control, and a ritual they can return to over time. Finally, I explored a collective version of release. What if anxiety could be transformed from something hidden into something visible, shared, and ultimately released? To respond to this question, I designed the shadow party. It turns your anxiety into confetti and celebrates its disappearance. Let me show you the whole process through a video. Participants will receive a writing board with prompts and C paper. They can write down their anxieties based on the prompts or choose to write according to their own thoughts. After writing down their anxieties, participants will use scissors to tear the C paper into pieces. Participants will place the paper into a confetti and launch it. This is a collective ritual that transforms anxiety into a visible shared moment of release. After the event, participants can take home a fridge magnet and stickers as an extension of the ritual, something that gently brings back that feeling of joy each time they see it. Through this experience, participants were able to externalize their anxiety. Releasing their anxiety together with others created a sense of connection, helping them realize that they were not the only ones going through this. And that's when I realized expression doesn't have to be verbal. It can be physical, indirect, and shared. This work would not exist without the people who supported and guided me throughout this process. Thank you all for being here today and sharing this moment with me.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Sinclair.
This is very brave work.
Thank you.
I thank you for looking at what's hard for you and challenging that and standing up there and talking about it. I'm curious how it was received when you shared what you were doing with friends and family at home or in your community here and friends. What were the responses when you said, I'm going to talk about my anxiety?
Yeah, well, they're interested because everybody has anxiety. And
Yeah.
yes, and they're excited to see my final delivery. They're surprised what I get.
And do you feel you were able to draw some people out and help give them some relief with the work and with the process?
Sure. That's why I focus on this topic. I just want to help people. Yes.
And what are your next steps?
My next step, I would say I will do something else. I spent a lot of time on this, and
Enough anxiety.
yes,
Yeah. Maybe some laughter,
yeah, some cheerful
dance,
yeah.
cooking. That can be anxiety too. You could get nervous in the kitchen.
Or exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Sinclair.
Well, thank you, Carol.